Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimha Maha. Valmiki Ramayana, Balakanda, Chapter 45. Churning the Ocean of Milk. Summary. The legend of churning milk ocean is narrated to Rama and Lakshmana when they reach and see a city named Vishaala. Vishvamitra narrates how haalahala, the lethal poison, as well as Amrita, the ambrosial, emerged from the churning of milk ocean, and how Shiva contained the poison, and how Vishnu helped the churning in his incarnation as Tortoise. Chapter 45 in detail. On listening the narration of sage Vishvamitra about Ganga's descent along with Lakshmana, Rama went into a great astonishment and then addressed Vishvamitra. The blessed legend you have narrated about the digging of an ocean at the behest of Sagara, Ganga alighting and Bhagirath filling it with the water of Ganga is most sacred or holy and even highly amazing. O enemy inflamer, for two of us either night rolled by as if it is a single moment while we were thinking about the episode you have narrated in its entirety. While thinking about the auspicious legend of Ganga along with Lakshmana, O friend of the universe Vishvamitra, whole night rolled by. Thus Rama is addressing Vishvamitra. Thereafter, on the next fresh dawn, the enemy oppressor Raghava spoke these words to sage Vishvamitra, whose affluence is nothing but asceticism, and who by now has performed his daily chores of rituals. We have listened the praiseworthy legend of river Ganga, and the deific night has also passed by while listening such a legend. We may now cross over the very same prominent and merited river Ganga, the tri-path cruiser. This boat, which is suitable for the embarkation of sages and whose deeds are pious, and which is comfortably blanketed with mats in its deck, has come here. And indeed, on knowing about the visit of your holiness to this place, the sages have fetched it. Thus Rama spoke to Vishvamitra. Hearing the words of great-souled Raghava, Vishvamitra of Kusha dynasty started to cross over the river Ganga along with assemblages of sages and with both the Raghavas. Arriving at the northern bank of river Ganga, they have honored the group of sages who ferried them up to there and sent them off. Then, staying temporarily on the river banks of Ganga, they have seen the city called Vishaala. The great sage Vishvamitra then quickly started along with Rama and Lakshmana to the charming and admirable city Vishaala, which in comparison is like heaven. Then Rama, whose flair for knowing everything is high, became supplicant, duly adjoining his palms and inquiring about the prominent city Vishaala with the great sage Vishvamitra. O great sage, which dynasty of kings is ruling from this city of Vishaala? Let safeness betide you. I am interested to hear of it, and indeed I am highly curious about it. Thus Rama spoke to Vishvamitra. Hearing the sentence of Rama, then the eminent sage Vishvamitra has commenced to narrate the legend of ancient Vishaala. O Rama, I will tell you about the auspicious legend of Indra, as I was told, and you listen to it as I tell. O Raghava, indeed you may now listen to the representation of what has happened in this country. Once in Kritika era, O Rama, the sons of Lady Diti were extremely energetic, whereas the sons of her younger sister Lady Aditi were strong and highly righteous. O tigerly man Rama, then those great souls speculated as to how we can thrive without aging, illness, and likewise without death. A thought occurred to those masterminds who were thinking on that matter, cluing them up. We indeed can get a substance held capable of prolonging life indefinitely by churning the milk ocean or milky ocean. Deciding upon to churn the milky ocean, then made Vasuki, thousand-headed king of snakes, as the churning rope, and Mount Mandara as stirrer. And those brothers, whose energy is unlimited, have started churning the Milky Ocean thoroughly. After 1,000 years, the thousand-headed serpent Vasuki, which is being used as churning rope, is disabled to bear the friction of churning and fanged the cliffs of Mount Mandara. Thereby, a great lot of venom is discharged from heads of that serpent Vasuki, which venom, on melting the rocks of Mount Mandara, became the holocaustic poison called haalahala. A lethal poison similar to inferno known as haalahala has started to fulminate therefrom, by which whole universe of gods, non-gods and humans is burnt down. The gods seeking shelter then approached Rudra, the cardinal god, endeavor of solace, and whose husbands are all the created animals inclusive of human animals, namely Shiva, and they prayed to him, saying, "Save, save us." This way, while the gods are praying, the Lord and gods of gods, namely Shiva, then, handing his disc and conch shell, Vishnu has also revealed himself at that place. And Vishnu smilingly spoke to Welder of Trident, "Rudra, O God, the best, whatever element that has emerged from the churning of milk ocean by gods, that shall belong to you, isn't it? By virtue of your position as the foremost god among gods, O omnicompetent God Shiva, you please accept this poison, applying yourself to that position of foremost god, and deeming this poison haalahala as a foremost oblation to your godhood." Saying so, Vishnu, the best one among gods, have disappeared then and there only. And on observing the scare of gods, and also on paying heed to the words of the welder of bow called Saranga, namely Vishnu, God Shiva gulped that lethal poison haalahala as if it is an ambrosial. The god of gods, Hara, then left for his abode, Kailasa, parting with other gods, and O Rama, the joy of Raghu's dynasty, the gods and non-gods have continued to churn the Milky Ocean. Now, the loftiest mountain that is being used as terror, namely Mount Mandara, has caved into the nether worlds. Thereby, the gods, along with Gandharvas, have prayed to Madhusudana, the other name of Vishnu. You alone are the recourse to all beings, especially to the dwellers in heavens. O skillful God Vishnu, you safeguard us. It will be apt of you to elevate the mountain. So prayed God to Vishnu. On hearing the prayers of God Vishnu, the controller of senses, adopting the form of a tortoise and positioning the stirring Mount Mandara on the tortoise shell, he lay recumbent at the bottom of Milky Ocean as the base to the stirrer. Keshava then reached out his hand and grasped the mountain top, as he is the cosmic soul, and thus staying amid gods, that Supreme Person Vishnu participated in churning the ocean by holding the stirring mountain upright. After 1,000 years of churning, then a male personality, an epitome of life sciences, named Ayurveda, a highly religious soul named Dhanvantari, has first surfaced with his arm-rest stick and with his handy water vessel, and then the remarkable, elegant Apsaras, angelic damsels, have emerged next to him from the Milky Ocean. Choicest females have come out, and out of the substance obtained on absolute churning of the waters of Milky Ocean, O best one among men, Rama, thereby that genera of females became Apsaras. 600 millions of such Apsaras with amazing dazzle have emerged from the churning of Milk Ocean, O descendant of Kakaushta, and their maid servants who emerged along with them are countless. Anybody, either from gods or demons, espoused them, and when none espoused them, they are virtually reckoned as general purpose Apsara females. O descendant of Raghu, then the heavenly sent damsel Varuni came up from the milky ocean searching for her espousal, who is the daughter of Varuna, the rain god, and who incidentally is the presiding deity of hard liquors and also called Asuras. O Rama, the son of Diti, namely Asuras, have not espoused the daughter of rain god, but O brave Rama, the son of Aditi, on their part, namely Suras, have espoused that impeccable Varuni. Thereby the sons of Diti are called Asuras and the sons of Aditis are called Suras, and gods are delighted and rejoiced on espousing Varuni. Then a best horse called Uchchasharva has emerged on, O Rama, the best among men, and then a gem of a jewel called Kaustubha, and like that Amrita, the supreme ambrosial of gods, have also emerged. Owing to the dispute regarding the possession of that ambrosial, O Rama, then there chanced a rampant ethnic havoc, and then the sons of Aditi have havoked the sons of Diti. All the Asuras and demons have come to one side against Suras, and then there occurred a very ghastly war which was complicated to all the traits of universe, ethereal, real, and surreal spheres. When everything is wading into annihilation, then the omnicompetent Vishnu swiftly impounded Amrita, the divine elixir, by assuming his illusory power of Mohini. Whoever confronted that eternal and supreme person, namely Vishnu, in that war, then Vishnu, whose blaze is threefold as manifest in sun, fire, and lightning, has pulverized him. In this horrendous war between the progeny of Diti, namely demons, and the progeny of Aditi, namely gods, the sons of Aditi, being gods, have altogether massacred the demonic sons of Diti. On eliminating the demonic sons of Diti and acquiring kingdom of heaven, that eliminator of enemy cities, namely Indra, happily ruled the worlds that are inclusive of sages and Kararas. Thus, Vishvamitra continued his narration about Vishaala city and its emergence. Thus, this is the 45th chapter in Balakanda Valmiki Ramayana, the first epic poem of India. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.